Let's make a homemade Finnish blueberry pie. You're going to need a cup and a half of blueberry, flour, eggs, and either sour cream or yogurt. I actually am going to be cooking this with whole wheat flour that is non-glyphosate free. We'll be using a cup and a half. You also need half a cup of butter, but I'm going to be substituting it with ghee. I'm just going to put that in and allow that to melt while we add 1 egg to it. Just beat it up and whisk it in. And then we add about a teaspoon of baking powder and a dash of salt. And then we're adding a cup and a half of flour and mix it in. So I'll be using a cast iron pan. I just lined it with baking paper and just adding in the crust. You're going to pat it down so that it forms the mold for the pie. And then we put it in the oven for 375 Fahrenheit, 10 minutes. Now let's make the filling. We need an egg and then half a cup of yogurt or sour cream. The traditional way is to add sour cream, but I'm adding buffalo yogurt. And then you're going to whisk that up, and you can add sugar here. I chose not to add sugar. A tablespoon of cornstarch if you're using frozen blueberries, or if you're using fresh, you do not need the cornstarch. I'm adding about a cup of frozen blueberries to this. This was delicious to look at, and I couldn't wait to eat as well. You want to remove the pie crust when it's not completely cooked, because we'll be baking this further for about 30 minutes. Add in the pie filling, and then we're going to put this in the oven, 375 for 30 to 35 minutes. And out comes the pie. I'm just going to add some icing sugar because I did not add sugar at all to the crust or the filling. Look at this beautiful pie. Yep, I have my pie and I ate it too.